So you waited for it, you wanted it, and now it's official. Canon released the Canon V1, despite only for the Asian market. Let's see together. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Solely, and today I'm happy because we were anticipating the release of this V1 by Canon, and I have to say it is better than what we were waiting for. It has more capabilities, more features, and it might assess the needs of both photographers and videographers on the go. So it's another camera release that will target video makers, with that meaning video makers, YouTubers, vloggers. So all the needs that you want right in your pocket for photos, because with the Micro Four Thirds sensor, it's way better than normal compact cameras that have only a 1-inch sensor, and so your stills will be brighter, more defined, you have more dynamic range, a good depth of field, and you have all the 4K recording that you might need with 4K 30p, 4K 60 with a bit of a crop. I didn't see anything about the IBIS, but it has optical stabilization and digital stabilization to pair with it. So whatever you want to do with that camera, you can do it. It has a glass which is the equivalent of a 16 to 50 mm full frame equivalent, f2.8 to f4.5. So it's also quite bright and quite fast. I don't know what else we might need, and in this small and compact body, more or less the same size of the G7X Mark II, they also included a fan. So overheating will not be a problem. It is stated that it can record 4K for up to 2 hours thanks to this fan, so they did things properly. It took a while. They released in 2023 the V10, which was a kind of a niche product. I have to say it never convinced me nor many of the other vloggers, YouTubers. We don't see that camera that much around, but this V1 might be the next level, and they start selling it in the Asian market because the compact camera revolution is starting from there. They were eager and avid adopter of smartphones. They recorded everything, shot plenty of pictures with their smartphone, so that they had the Xiaomi, all the camera brands that included their camera into smartphones for computational photography. But now the trend is reverted, and apparently all the users in Asia and then also in Western Europe and in the States are reverting back to proper cameras, which I can understand. And especially with this one with such a big of a sensor, the difference might be spotted easily. It's easy to see the difference from computational photography made by smartphone with such a teeny tiny sensor and the proper camera with a Micro Four Thirds sensor. Now, the sensor itself, it's a 24 megapixel, 22 megapixel effective, but I didn't see anything about it being either BSI nor stacked. They only said it's a CMOS sensor and it has the dual pixel AF from Canon. So really all the technology that is available nowadays condensed in such a small body. I can't wait to have it in my hands and to take it for a spin. Now, the only other doubt that we have, because we saw it has a USB-C port, but it is not stated anywhere that you can recharge it via that USB-C port. My assumption is that yes, you can recharge it, because if you have a look at the bottom plate, then you see that the screw to mount the camera on a tripod, it's just beside the opening for the battery, meaning that you will have to dismantle the camera from the tripod each and every time that you want to change or charge the battery. So my assumption is that via that USB-C port, you can eventually charge the camera while you are on the go, while you are recording, while you are using it, especially to sustain and to give enough juice to last for those 2 hours recording you can have in 4K. So guys, there's not much else to say here, because you have the stable, you have a nice glass, you have a bright glass, you have a digital stable and the optical stable, you have a bigger bright sensor, you have depth of field, you have audio, you have both the mic jack and the headphone jack, so you can even control you're not clipping the audio. They really thought about everything, and in addition to that, you have also the chance to record in C-Log 14-bit for your video and for your photos, while condensed to 10 or 12-bit if you want compressed versions of it. So guys, let me know down here in the comments if you have any questions about this camera. I didn't see any of the usual suspect using it or reviewing it, having it physically in the hands, because this release has been quite subtle. It has been not so much buzz all around it, but I'm sure that in the next few weeks we will see more and more contents related to this camera, which is targeting a $900 price point, or equivalent to 1,000 in Japan. So give or take a few dozen dollars, it will be more or less that price point. $900. It's comparable to the other compact micro four thirds camera with a similar glass. There was the Lumix LX100 that is not so contemporary anymore, that has been substituted by its latest version, which is the Leica Deluxe 8. So guys, more or less it's always there, and it's even a smaller price compared to what you used to pay for an iPhone. So let me know down here in the comments if you have any doubts, and with that I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.